Bienvenidos chicos a todos los que se están conectando. La clase del día de hoy es de vocabulario básico en inglés, clase número 33. Recuerda que si quieres ver las clases anteriores, solamente tienes que ir a el canal de YouTube, Teacher en línea. Si estás aquí en el canal, pues puedes ir a mi perfil, a la sección de playlists. Ahí vas a encontrar todas las clases anteriores que ya hemos hecho. Okay, so I hope this can help you a lot too. Let's start with the first word here. Okay, the first word is ask. Una cosa más. La explicación se hace primero en inglés y después en español. Así que presta mucha atención porque después, si en caso no entendiste algo, pues vamos a volver a hacer la explicación en español. Okay, let's start with this word, ask. What does ask mean, guys? It has two meanings, okay? Number one is to request information. Okay, the first part is to request information. What about the second meaning? It's to request someone, okay, request someone to do something. So I'm going to give you some examples here, and is going to help you to understand this much better. Number one, we have here to request information. So, for example, I can say, I ask, okay, many questions. Okay, so ask is always related to questions. Okay, I always ask a question. If you have any doubt or you don't understand something clearly, you can start asking questions. Yes, that's the idea. Now, to ask a question, or I ask many questions. Okay, why? Because we are requesting information. Okay. Number two, maybe you can say, okay, I forgot to ask. Okay, I'm going to erase this. I forgot to ask her name. See, okay, so I forgot to ask this information, her name. No, I forgot to ask her, hey, what's your name? Tell me what your name is. Yes. So I forgot to ask this information. I forgot to ask the time. I forgot to ask where about the project. I forgot to ask my question. Yes. That is the idea of this expression. Yes, ask about something. Yes, ask about something. Hello, everyone. Great to have you here. Now, what else? What else? We can use this in reported speech too. For example, she asked, okay, she asked, number one, and we can put here the question. Hey, see, we can say, for example, she asked, where are my keys? Yes, she asked, where are my keys? Yep. Now this is direct. Hey, where are my keys? But then you can report this. So we can say, for example, she asked, simple past, okay, where her keys on or where, sorry. Okay, we are using reported speech. She asked where her keys were. Yes? So, look at this. We have the keys here and we have the verb to be here. Now, we put here keys. Okay, here. Her keys here. And then we have the verb to be. But the verb to be is not in simple present. It's in simple past. Are, where. Why? Because we are using asked. Simple past, simple past. Okay, she asked where her keys were. Yes? So this is the way we use this structure. Why? Because this is indirect an indirect speech, okay, or a reported speech. Um, I can give you more information, but it's a very long topic. Okay, so don't forget to tell me this. Okay. Okay. She asked to ask. What's are you asking? To ask. Ah, because we're talking about forget. No, forget is a base form. Forgot is simple past. This is a verb. Ask is a verb. So the only way to connect these two verbs is using to ask, infinitive. Yep. We never say I forgot ask. No, that's wrong. To ask. I forgot to ask. I like to study. I love to play soccer. Yes, that's it. Now, let's continue with the second word. This is for requesting information. Now, request someone to do something. Yes, this is the second thing that we can use here. For example, we can say, okay, she, uh-huh, she asked, okay, she asks, or they ask, okay, they, she is asking for help, okay, for help. Now, the meaning of this word is a little different. Okay, it's a little different. Why? Because I'm not asking a question here. I'm not asking information. Okay, she is asking for help. So she is asking uh, people around her to help her doing something, or maybe she is having a problem, or she had an accident. Okay, so we are using here asking for help. Okay, here she's asking for help. One more thing. Uh, I asked. I asked the checked. Okay, I asked. I asked. I asked. Okay. Sorry. I asked. Um, I asked the check maybe. Okay. So here one more time. Oh, thank you so much, Gabriela. Thank you. We can use here. Okay. One more time. We're not asking a question. Okay. We're not asking for information. That no. So in this case, we are going to talk about the check. No, when you have to pay. But what are we using here? Asking for. Yes. So if you say I asked the check, it's incomplete. Yes, it's incomplete. Why? Because we need to indicate that this is not a question. Now, what is the best way to do it? Uh-huh. Yes, that's right. So we can use for in this part. Okay, we're going to erase this and put here for. Now we are asking, for example, the waiter. We ask the waiter for the check. Oh my gosh, what's the problem? Now, okay, give me a second. Okay, there's a problem with my computer. Okay, see? Okay, very good. So, uh, asked for. Yes, ask for. Now, keep this in mind, guys, because this is not a question. One more time. We are asking someone to do something. One more example here. Okay. It's we can say here we asked. Okay, and now we're gonna use an object here. The teacher. Okay, we asked the teacher. Okay, for or okay, for or about our exams. No? Now, if we want to use, for example, okay, okay, teacher, is it so? If you're using for here and for here, is it it is okay to say we ask the teacher for repeat the class? Now, pay attention. In this case, help is a noun. In this case, the check is a noun. Now, guys, repeat. Is repeat a noun? What about, what do you think? In this case, no. Okay, we are using a verb. So, one more time, when we use verbs, what is the correct word? What is the correct form? Okay, we don't use for here. For help, for the check, for directions, we can also say that. No? He asked for directions. What is the correct preposition here? Now, we're gonna use to. Yes? So, again, this is the preposition that you need to use. Okay. They ask the teacher to repeat, okay, the class or to explain the class more, no? Yep, so to repeat, to explain the class again. Yes? So remember, we are using for and we are using to. Okay? That's it. Now, please remember to take a screenshot of this or you can write it down on your notebooks and let's read your answers. Okay, what do we have here? Repeating. No, we don't use repeating there, Gabriela. We asked the waiter, remember? We asked the waiter, we can say here, um, for yeah, Irina, you have to rephrase that sentence because it's you have to use for example, we ask the teacher, we ask the waiter to bring some water. Okay, that would be the correct way. We he asked me for her number, maybe, no? She asked me for her number. On he asked her number is another possibility. They asked for the bill. Yes, Gabriela? Very good, very good. Okay, sin number, good job. Josh Limar, hello. She asked me if I could come over. Yes, very good. Okay. Keys. Keys is just that, no? It's something like this. Letter S here, no? S. But here, keys is with letter C. Z. Keys. Keys. And it's very similar. The pronunciation is very similar, but again, you have to pay attention to the context, no? Okay, if I say, for example, give me your keys, I'm not talking about, hey, give me your keys, no? No, I'm talking about this, give me your keys. Yes, but if I say, for example, give me a keys, give me a keys, I'm talking about this, no? Why? Because we never say keys in plural. Give me a key. Now, if you want to talk about just one, we don't use keys. We use key. Just it. So that is the difference. That is the difference. Okay. Okay, guys, very good. Okay, good job. He asked me for a favor, maybe, no? He asked me for a favor, or he asked me to do a favor, huh? Something like that. Remember, for noun to verb. Yep, excellent. Okay, they asked my number. They asked me my number, maybe, no? Okay, very good. Hello, Samuel. Perla, yes, you can send me a private message. Yeah, I can send you all the information about my one-to-one classes and the group classes too. Yes, very good. Very good. Guys, let's continue with the dictation. Let's see, let's see. Listen to me and write the following sentence. Okay. They asked me for help. 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 Listen and write. Carlome, hello, welcome. Other possibility. They asked me to help them. No? They asked me to help them. Something like that. To help them. But in this case, for help is a noun. Remember, help has two meanings, okay? Help as a noun and help as a verb. Now, let's write it down. They asked, simple past. They asked me for help. Okay, awesome. Very good. Moni, thank you very much for being here too. I'm really happy to be with you today. Okay, now let's continue with the second part, okay? I'm going to erase this. Okay, let's erase this. Okay, we're going to continue with the second part. Okay, let's see, let's see, let's see. Here, very good. Now, the next part is, okay, the next word is where. Guys, what does where mean? Okay, welcome to everyone that is here. Guys, I'm really happy to have you here today. Remember to participate as much as you can. Now, we use where when we're talking about, okay, when we're asking, okay, to ask for a position, okay, for a physical position or for a physical place. And in the second case is to talk about. Okay, talk about a position. Yep, that is a question. Okay, that is the question. Now, let's start with the first example. Number one, to ask. Okay, to ask for a position or to ask about a position. Yes. Okay, let's put here about. Maybe it's much better. Put about a position. So there's no confusion here. Yeah, much better. Now, Example number one. Okay, where is the bank? Hey, where is the bank? That is the first question, okay? Where is the bank? Remember, we always use where at the beginning, okay? We use where at the beginning. Where? ¿Dónde? Yes? Um, I don't know where the bank is, so I ask this question. Where is the bank? One more question. Okay, we can say, for example, here. Okay. Okay. Where are uh where are my keys? One more time. Where are my keys? Yep. That is the second question. Now, you can also ask for opinion, no? Maybe where would you like to go, no? Where would you like Hey, where would you like to travel? So I'm using here would because I want to know the other person's opinion. No? Okay, and maybe she can say, I would like to go, or I'd like to go to Paris. I'd like to go to Canada. I'd like to go to Spain. Yeah, we can use this for asking about the other person's opinion. Would, no? This is for opinion. Where would you like to travel? Now, the second thing that we can use is, or the second situation is to talk about a position, okay? For example, now we're not going to ask a question directly, okay? For example, where is the bank? This is a direct question, right? This is a direct question. For example, we can say, um, maybe I know where the bank is. I know where the bank is. See, I'm using here the same question. Where is the bank? Okay, but we can use here the noun and the verb, okay, and different positions. Where is the bank? Where the bank is. So we change, okay, or we swap these two words, okay. The bank is the bank. Why? Because this is a direct question. Here, no, okay. This is a report speech. Yep, very good. I know where the bank is. Where are my keys? Maybe you can say the same, no? I forgot. I forgot where my keys are. Okay, where my keys are. See? It's the same. We changed the position here of these two units, no? Where are my keys? Where my keys are. Why? Because they are direct questions. Okay, in this case, no. Okay, that's it. That's what you have to keep in mind. But this is only just the first rule, okay? We're talking about the verb to be. Now, something it's a little different if you're using a do or does, no? For example, where do you work? Or maybe the simple past, no? Where did you travel? Or maybe where can I what places can I visit? So again, I don't want to go. I'm going. I'm not. I don't want to. I know this could be like um, a long class if I include that, but it's just like the most basic case. Okay, but if you want to write some other expressions, that's perfect. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, guys, and that's it. Okay, we can use here where. Okay, write your own sentences. I'm gonna send you, or I'm going to read your comments in a moment. Okay, chicos. Entonces, where significa dónde, ¿ya? Y recuerden, así como en el caso de when, usamos when hace unas semanas, hablamos de where ahora de dos maneras. Uno, para preguntar una ubicación o una posición física, ¿ok? Y otra es para hablar acerca de una posición o una ubicación física. La primera, preguntar, o sea, esto, hacer preguntas. El where siempre en una pregunta irá al inicio, ¿ok? Where, siempre va a ir al inicio, nunca vas a ver where al medio, a menos que sea una pregunta compuesta. For example, do you know where the bank is? O algo así, ¿no? Entonces, pero lo normal es que lo veas al principio, ¿ya? Where is the bank? ¿Dónde está el banco? Where are my keys? ¿Dónde están mis llaves? Y esta ya es una pregunta más de opinión. Where would you like to travel? Aquí es would, ¿no? Would tiene varios usos, ¿ya? En español no tiene ningún significado. Tienes que juntarlo con el verbo. ¿Dónde te gustaría eso? ¿Dónde te gustaría? Perdón, like, con like, ¿no? ¿Dónde te gustaría viajar? ¿Ya? Así que es una pregunta de opinión. Where would you like to study? ¿Dónde te gustaría estudiar? ¿No? ¿A dónde te gustaría postular? ¿Ok? ¿O qué trabajo te gustaría tener? ¿No? ¿Ok? Pero recuerden, would en este caso se utiliza para opinión. Ahora, vamos al segundo. Ya no vamos a preguntar directamente, sino vamos a hablar acerca de una posición. I know, yo sé. ¿Ok? I know where the bank is. Yo sé dónde está el banco. Pero si te das cuenta, la posición cambia. ¿Ya? En el primer lado, la posición está de la siguiente manera. Tenemos el verbo to be y tenemos el sujeto. This is the subject. Ok. Ahora, en la parte de abajo, el subject está primero y después el verbo to be. ¿Ya? Entonces, en el caso de preguntas indirectas o reported speech, la posición del verbo to be cambia. Where the bank is. Pregunta directa, where is the bank? Siguiente es lo mismo, ¿no? Where are my keys? I forgot. Yo olvidé. Okay, o yo me olvidé. Where my keys are. Otra vez tenemos el subject here. Y el verbo to be al final. Estos intercambia, nada más. Listo. Vamos entonces ahora a leer sus oraciones. Let's read your sentences now, guys. Tell me where you are, and I'll pick you up there. No? Very good. Can you give me directions where, okay, can you give me directions? Period. Where is the nearest shop? Okay. Yes, because that's very long, Rina. You can say, can you tell me where the nearest shop is? It's perfect. But if you say, can you give me directions? No, it's like, can you give me directions? Period. And then you can say, can you tell me where the nearest shop is? That's much better. Where were you last night, Stella? Okay, Stella, hello. Where is the place where we first met? Okay, ahí está en perfecto uso del where ahí, Andrea. Ok, buen uso del where. Doble, ¿no? Where al principio. ¿Dónde es el lugar donde nos conocimos? Very good. Natalia, this is the city where my story began. Very good. Very good sentence. I don't know where I put my money. Yes, ¿dónde puse mi dinero? Okay, I would like to travel to France on vacation. On my next vacation, wrong talk. On my next vacation. Es muy difícil que veas vacations en plural en inglés. Where is the place where we first met? Okay, ya lo leí eso, muy bien. Where is Cozumel's Island? I don't know. Where is the Dolphin Beach? I don't know. The sun is shining brightly today. Okay, great, 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 great. Okay, I don't remember where we met for the first time. Yes, very good, Gabriela. Tell me where I can find you. Very good. Veritas, hello. Where is the money? Cherry Garza, thank you so much for your rose. Where is the place? Okay, very good. Where is the bathroom? Yes, Anna, very good. Tell me where you are. Very good. Okay, guys, good job, good job. Let's continue with the dictation. Vamos con el dictado, chicos. Where is my husband? I don't know. Okay, very good, guys. Let's continue with this next part. I wonder where Julia is now. I wonder where Julia is now. I wonder where Julia is now. Okay, that's the sentence you need to write down. Esa es la oración que tienen que escribir, chicos. I wonder where Julia is now. Yep. 5 more seconds. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Remember to keep tapping on the screen. Chicos, recuerden darle tap tap a la pantalla. No hemos pasado todavía los 10K, miren. Llevamos media hora. Ok, vamos, chicos. Vamos ahí a darle a tap tap también. Okay, I wonder. Okay, I wonder where. Okay, I wonder where Julia is now. So it's the same, guys. If we ask the question, okay, in a direct way, we are going to say, "Where is Julia?" Hey, where is Julia? But in an indirect way, we can say, "I wonder where Julia is." Where Julia is? No, I don't know. I don't know where Julia is. Yes. So be careful when you answer or when you say this kind of questions. Okay, we never say, I wonder where is Julia? No, it's the other way around. Where Julia is. Okay, very good. Let's continue with number 3. Okay, great to have you here, guys. So, hello, great to have you here. Okay, let's continue with the next word. It is stay. Guys, what does stay mean? Well, it has 2 meanings. We're going to talk about 2 meanings here, okay? Number 1, to remain. Okay, to remain in a place. Or condition. Okay, that is the first meaning. To stay or in a place to remain in a place or condition, number 1. And number 2 is to live something temporarily. Now let's put here live somewhere temporarily. Okay, temporarily. Okay. Let's start with the first example. Thank you so much for the gifts. I really appreciate them. Thank you. Okay, number 1, for example, we can say here, okay, to remain in a place. I stayed, I stayed or I stay at home on Sundays. I stay at home on Sunday. It means like I remain in this place, no? In my house. I stay at home. It means that I don't go out to other places. Yes, I just stay there in this place, no? At home. Yep, that's the first meaning. Now, what else can we say? Okay, we can say, for example, okay, stay calm during the storm. Hey, um, so imagine a dangerous situation, yes, and you can tell your family, please remember to stay calm during the storm. No, this is the storm is it's not going to affect us. No, it's okay. Nothing is going to happen. Stay calm. Okay, it's like to continue being calm, to remain in a condition. Okay, let's put one more example. We can say the students, okay, stay quiet. Okay, the students stay quiet during, okay, during the or the exam. See, stay quiet, to stay quiet. Okay, to remain in this condition. That's it, guys. Okay, so when you use stay, you can have these kind of things. Okay, stay at home, stay calm, stay quiet. Let's put one more example. Okay, we can say, okay, we should stay together. Now, imagine we're having a problem, so we should stay together. I don't leave your house. No, this is like a very bad decision. When somebody have some problems with their husband, their wives, or with someone at home, the first thing we say is, "No, I'm going to leave this place. I don't want to be here anymore." Right? But sometimes it's important to stay together when we're going through a difficult time, when we're going through a difficult problem. Yep, to stay together, to remain together. That is the first meaning. Now let's continue with the second one. We're talking about living somewhere temporarily. Okay, we can say, for example, number two, I stay at a hotel. I stay at a hotel for 5 days. See, we are talking about to stay at a hotel. It's like to live there, but not in a permanent way. Okay, just for 5 days. That's it. That's enough. Okay. One more thing we can say, for example, uh, I'm going to stay. Okay. I'm going to stay with my parents. Okay. For a weekend, maybe. Okay. For a month. Okay. Or I'm going to stay with my parents after I recover totally. Yeah. If I had an accident, or maybe I got sick, I have a health problem, so I live so I have to move to live with my parents, okay? Because I live alone. Yeah. So they are going to help me, they are going to feed me, they are going to see or check, no, what's what's going on with me. So I'm going to stay with my parents. I'm not gonna live with my parents. Okay, stay with my parents is different to say from saying I'm living or I'm going to live with my parents. Okay, live with my parents, permanent. Stay with my parents, something that is temporal. Okay, that's it. And maybe you can also say here, I'm going to stay in Mexico for 10 days. I'm going to stay in Portugal for a month. I'm going to stay in Japan for a year. Okay, one more time. Stay here indicates temporary periods. Okay, a limited or a short period of time. Well, guys, remember to write your own sentences. There you will find all the information. Listo, chicos. Entonces, stay sería estar, pero tiene dos usos, ¿ok? No es lo mismo que el verbo to be, chicos, ¿ya? El verbo to be sí. Si yo quiero decir yo estoy en mi casa, I'm at home, ¿no? I am at home, ¿ok? Pero stay es un poquito diferente. El primer uso es para hablar de que te vas a quedar, ¿ok? Te vas a quedar en un lugar o te vas a quedar en una condición. Ya, ahorita lo explicamos eso. Y segundo, stay también significa vivir o estar en un lugar de manera temporal. Ok, temporalmente. Vamos con la primera oración. I stay at home on Sundays. Yo estoy en casa o yo me quedo en casa los domingos. Eso, en otras palabras, no salgo. Ok, si alguien te pregunta, hey, what are you gonna do next Sunday? Um, I'm just going to stay at home. Ok, solamente me voy a quedar en casa. Ok, no es lo mismo que I am at home, no, yo estoy en casa. Ok, siguiente. Stay calm during the storm. Ok, manténganse calmados durante la tormenta. Entonces, aquí stay ya no estamos hablando, ya no habla acerca de un lugar, sino de una condición. O sea, estamos hablando de esta condición, estar calmado. Stay calm, mantenerse calmado, ¿ok? O estar calmado durante la tormenta. Siguiente, los alumnos, ¿ok? The students stay quiet. ¿Ok? Los alumnos se mantienen en silencio o están en silencio durante el examen. Y lo mismo que el anterior, me mantengo en una condición. En este caso la condición es esta. Mantenerse callado, ¿ok? O en silencio. Por último, we should stay together. Nosotros debemos estar o mantenernos juntos. Otra vez, la condición es esta. Together. Stay together. Mantenerse junto. ¿Sí? Entonces, esa es la estructura en cómo lo utilizamos para la primera o el primer significado. Stay. Pero también podemos decir que podemos estar en un lugar de manera temporal. Por ejemplo, I stay at a hotel for 5 days. Yo estoy en un hotel por 5 días. Entonces aquí el stay hace referencia a que vas a pasar un tiempo limitado en este lugar. I'm going to stay with my parents. Yo voy a estar con mis padres o yo me voy a quedar con mis padres por un mes. Quizá me fui de vacaciones a visitarlos, quizá tengo algún problema, alguna enfermedad y pues obviamente no me valgo por mí mismo, entonces me van a cuidar hasta que me recupere. Ok, entonces ahí stay está otra vez indicando algo temporal. Ok, temporary, algo que se hace de forma temporal. ¿Sí? Ok, o temporalmente. ¿Ya? Así que esos son los dos usos que le podemos dar. Let's read your sentences now. Vamos a leer sus oraciones a ver qué tal nos va. White Diamond, hello. Stay relaxed during you make the exam. During the exam, nada más ahorita. Stay calm. Stay relaxed, no. For an exam, no. Stay calm. Stay relaxed. You can say that during your vacation, maybe, no? In that case, yes. During 2 years online. No, en este caso, Ana, estás hablando de una acción, es estudiar inglés. Entonces, no, recuerda, hablamos de lugar o condición, de, no de acciones. Yo estuve estudiando inglés, no. I was studying English, mucho mejor, porque estás hablando de una acción. I was studying English, or I studied English, pasado también, eh, for 2 years, ¿no? Estudié 2 años, estudié inglés por 2 años, eh, durante 2 años. I stayed, es lo más, I study, nada más, porque ya es un verbo en sí. I studied, yo te recomendaría que utilices esto. Yo estudié inglés 2 años. I studied English 2 years. No le vayas a poner during 2 years, ¿ya? Solamente 2 years. Ok. Ah, stay with me. I feel so lonely. Yes, quédate conmigo, ¿no? My husband is going to stay in Campeche for a month or more, ¿no? For about. Ahí sería mejor como decir for about a month. Para dar a entender eso, ¿no? Por alrededor de un mes. Stay with me tonight, my sister. Okay, Stella. Tonight is together. Okay. Love, thank you so much for your gift. My husband is going to stay for a month. Muy bien. Stay strong. Very good. Muy bien. Stay strong es una muy buena palabra, la combinación. Stay strong es como mantenerte fuerte. Mantente fuerte. Ok, chicos, vamos con la oración de dictado. Okay, let's continue with that dictation. Listen and write. I want you to stay here. I want you to stay here. I want you to stay here. Okay. Listen and write. Ok, chicos, dictado, 10 segundos para escribir esa oración. I want you to stay here. Or I want you to stay here. Great. Okay, let's write it down. Okay. I want you, I want you to, see? Okay, I want you to, okay, stay here. Okay, guys, that's it. Let's continue with the next word. Guys, in this case, stay is or has the first meaning or the second meaning. What do you think? In this question, I want you to stay here. Does it have the same meaning, the first meaning or the second meaning? What do you think? First meaning, second meaning, or both? Okay, I'm gonna give you one more option. I want you to stay here. First option, second option, or both? Okay, we want you to tap here. Okay, I want you to tap here. Okay, to tap your screen. I want to learn English. I'm new. Okay, Andre, thank you very much for being here. Excellent. Here we can have, oh, it depends on the context. Okay, guys, it could be option number one, first meaning, or the second meaning. Yep, it could be both. Yeah, why? Okay. Chicos, aquí podría ser a los dos, ¿ah? Yo quiero que te quedes aquí. Ok, pueden ser los dos. ¿Por qué? Remain in a place, quedarse en un lugar. Yo quiero que te quedes aquí conmigo. O sea, no te vayas, ¿no? I don't want you to leave me. Yes? So I want you to stay here with me. Yes, I'm going to miss you if you go or if you leave. Yep. That is the first meaning, to remain in a place. Ok, pero si yo le digo, por ejemplo, vamos de compras, ¿no? Y yo le digo, I want you to stay here. I'm going to come back in 5 minutes. Ok, quédate aquí, vuelvo en 5 minutos, ¿no? Or I want you to stay here. I'm going to the bathroom. Yes. Quiero que te quedes aquí. Voy a ir al baño. ¿Qué estamos hablando? De quedarse en un lugar de forma temporal. ¿Yes? Quédate aquí un ratito, vuelvo, voy al baño. Ok, puede ser. I want you to stay here, ok? Quiero que te quedes aquí. So, it depends. It depends on the context. Yep, very good. Let's continue with the next word, guys. Next word. Okay, the next word is often. Okay, British English. Often. Yes, often or often. What is the meaning of this word, guys? What does it mean? Okay, we have just one meaning. This is a preposition of frequency. Okay, an adverb of frequency. Sorry. Okay, so it means regularly. Regularly. Yes, regularly. Yep. So we use this every time we want to indicate that we do something, okay, in a regular basis. Yeah, maybe we can say, I often, okay, I often go swimming. I often go swimming in summer. Now, often in this case indicates, I don't know, maybe 70% of the time, no? 70% of the time. Yes, that's it. 70% of the time. Okay. We often or often we speak together. We often speak. Or we often speak English, maybe. We often speak English. Okay. Together. We often speak English together. Now that's something very important, guys. Now, if you find someone that is practicing or learning English too, or maybe a person that likes to practice with you, that's perfect. Okay, it's always good. Awesome. Okay, very good. And that's it. We remember that the positive in a positive way we use it here. Okay. Okay. The position is between the subject and the verb in this part. Okay, between the subject and the verb. I often go, I often play, I often study. Yes, or you can use it in a negative way. Okay, in a negative way also. For example, we can say, I don't play. Okay, I don't play soccer. Okay, very often. Or I don't play soccer often. So we can use this in a negative way too, okay? Here, don't. But the position now is different. We don't put often here, okay? I don't often play soccer. No. Often now changes its position, okay? The place where it goes now is at the end. Okay, you can say I don't play soccer often. Okay, you can say that. Or maybe you can say I don't play soccer very often. Now, this is interesting because this is the only adverb that you can use. We never say I don't always. I don't always play together. That doesn't sound good. But you can say I don't play soccer very often. Okay? Keep this in mind, guys. Okay. We can if you want to use a negative sentence, you have to use often there. Ok, chicos. Entonces, often se refiere a frecuentemente o regularmente, ¿ya? Eso es algo que está bastante sencillo. Lo utilizas para cosas como hábitos, ¿no? I often go swimming. Yo frecuentemente voy a nadar en verano. Estamos hablando de un 70% de las veces, ¿ya? De, digamos, de una semana, voy 5 días a la semana a nadar, digamos, ¿no? Entonces sería often. Ya, si fuera más, podríamos utilizar always, por ejemplo. Ok, 4 o 5 veces voy a nadar. We often speak English together. Nosotros hablamos frecuentemente inglés, ¿no? Juntos. Ok, para practicar. Eso es algo positivo, chicos. Si quieren practicar con alguien, les va a ser de mucha utilidad. Buscar, ¿no? Por ahí siempre hay personas que también quieren aprender inglés o están aprendiendo inglés. Busquen con quién practicar. Y si no, practiquen con el espejo, ¿no? También. Si quieres utilizar una oración en negativo, el adverbio que te recomiendo utilizar es often. I don't play soccer very often. ¿Ok? Yo no juego fútbol con frecuencia. Al final utilizamos often. Ya no vamos a utilizar often aquí en el medio. I don't often play soccer. No. Vamos a utilizar often al final. Si tú quieres, puedes añadirle esto de aquí, el very. ¿Ok? Puede ser así o puede ser con el very incluido. Así que ahí tienes las recomendaciones para usar esta palabra. We often change. Oh, he often changes his mind. Very good. Nosotros a menudo hablamos inglés. Sí, claro, veritas. I often have a high blood pressure. Oh my God. I don't often drink coffee in the morning. Andrea, justamente eso, ¿no? Lo que decía de often, ¿ya? Often vamos a ponerlo al final porque estás usando una oración en negativo. I don't drink coffee in the morning. I don't drink coffee very often in the morning. Yes. Often in the morning. I often stay late for work. Yes. Chicos, recuerden darle ahí tap a la pantalla, me ayudaría muchísimo con eso. I often make mistakes, but I don't care. Yes. Yo frecuentemente o a menudo, ¿no? Cometo errores, pero no me importa, dice. Está genial, chicos. Ok, Love, thank you so much for the gifts. Moni, gracias también por los regalitos, chicos. Gracias a todos los que siempre están mandando ahí sus regalitos. Manden su quiéreme y también hay algunos regalitos más para llegar a la meta, chicos. Vamos con la siguiente oración. Tu, tu, tu. Ok. She often visits her parents. She often visits her parents. She often visits her parents. Okay, that's the sentence you need to write down. Una cosa más que quieren o que recuerden de often es que también tiene otra pronunciación. En inglés británico, la pronunciación sería often. O sea, la T sí suena. Gabriela, gracias ahí por el regalito. La T sí suena, ¿ya? En inglés británico. Si tú quieres, puedes pronunciarlo often sin la T o puedes pronunciarlo con la T, often. Ningún problema con eso, ¿ya? Yo suelo pronunciarlo sin la T porque es un poco más fácil para mí. Ok, very good. She often visits her parents. Look at that, ¿no? En la mayoría de casos se usa con presente simple. She often, entonces, visita, ella visita. Imagínate que esto no esté, often visits. Necesitamos ponerle tercera persona. She often visits. Ok, she often visits her parents. ¿Por qué tercera persona? Porque está en presente simple, ¿no? En presente simple, siempre a he, she, it le agregamos la S. Okay, guys, let's erase this. Now let's continue with just one more or two words more. I think because I have to leave, guys. Okay, very good. Okay, very good. Now, the next word is soon. Okay, suit. What does suit mean, guys? Well, we're talking about formal clothes. Okay, okay. A set of formal clothes. Okay, that is a suit. Um, a set of formal clothes, match. Yes, it's also correct. Yep, we often use or wear a jacket and pants. No? In the case of man, in the case of women, it's something similar. No, maybe a blazer and pants. Okay, or a blazer and a skirt maybe. Yep, you can use it. You can use that too. That is a suit. Remember, suit, suit. This is common in offices, right? If you work in an office, you have to wear a suit, formal, formal clothes. Or if you're going to a special event, such as a wedding, you have to wear a suit, guys. Yes, you have to take a suit with you. Okay, very good. That is more. Let's put it here. Okay, let's put it here. Something that is convenient. Okay, convenient. Oh, I'm gonna erase this. Okay, convenient. Okay, now we can use it here. Okay, I wear a suit for work. Yes, I have to wear a suit for work. I remember when I used to study at, well, when I used to work at schools, I had to wear a suit sometimes, and especially for special days. Yeah, I had to wear a suit for work. Okay, now other possibility we can say this, no? I bought a blue suit. Yeah, very good. So that's it, no? Or maybe if you go to an interview, yes, you have to wear a suit also. Yep, very good. Uh, that's it. That's it. Now, on the other hand, we have this for convenience, no? Or sometimes it's very similar with the word match. Okay, sometimes it's very similar. Maybe you can say something as this, no? Okay, let's see, let's see, let's see. Maybe we can say here. Okay, that time doesn't suit me. Oh, that time doesn't suit me. It means that that time is inconvenient. Imagine you're going to have a meeting and somebody tells you, "Hey, can we have a meeting at 5 p.m.?" And you can say this, "Oh, that time doesn't suit me. It's not convenient for me." Okay, it doesn't work for me. Yes, that's right. I'm busy at that moment. So maybe we can choose a more suitable time, no? And then we use the word suitable. Yep. Maybe you can say something as like, okay, let's see, one more thing. Okay, uh, that color suits you well. Yes, it's like, I don't know, there is a special color that it's better on you, okay? Or it's better to use some special colors because you look better, no? So you can say that, no? That color suits you well. Okay, you look better or it's more convenient for you. Well, that's it. Ok, chicos, entonces la palabra suit significa traje. Ok, estamos hablando de un conjunto, ¿no? Estamos hablando de un saco y de un pantalón de vestir, ¿ya? En el caso de los hombres, pues normalmente se llama un traje o un terno, ¿no? Y en el caso de las chicas, pues normalmente es un sastre o también podría ser un traje, ¿no? Puede ser un saco o puede ser en el caso de las chicas, un blazer y un pantalón formal. Yes, that's it. A eso le llamamos suit. Suit. ¿Ok? No es solamente una pieza, estamos hablando de estos dos, ¿no? Conjunto. Saco y pantalón de vestir. Y en el otro caso, suit también significa que algo que es conveniente. ¿Ya? Vamos entonces con la primera. I wear a suit for work. Yo visto o yo llevo traje o visto traje o uso traje para el trabajo. Trabajo trabajo en oficina, trabajo de gerente, ¿no? Tengo que utilizarlo. Ok, I bought a blue suit, ¿no? Compré un traje azul. ¿Ya? Así que es traje, traje o terno. Número dos, what that time doesn't suit me. Ese tiempo o esa hora no me es conveniente, doesn't suit me. O no se me ajusta, también algunos dirían, ¿no? O sea, si quedas con alguien y te dice, hey, ¿podemos tener la reunión a las 5? Oh, that time doesn't suit me. Esa hora no, no me es conveniente o no me encaja o no me ajusta o algo así, ¿no? Sería para dar a entender que no vas a poder a esa hora. Ok, that, it doesn't suit me. Ok, puedes usarlo para colores también, ¿no? That color suits you well. ¿No? Ese color te queda muy bien. O ese estilo también puede decirlo, ¿no? Ese estilo te queda muy bien. That style suits you well. Yes. Entonces, lo usamos para algo que es conveniente. Muy bien, ese es el segundo uso que algunos todavía lo desconocían, por ejemplo. Ok, Diana, hello. Great to have you here. And the groom is wearing a fantastic suit. Ok, wear, Diana, para ropa utilizamos wear, ¿no? Ahora, ¿cuál es el pasado de wear? Si quieres utilizar en pasado, el novio vistió un traje fantástico. Vamos a utilizar la palabra wore. ¿Ok? Wear, wore. Simple past. Okay, the groom wore a fantastic suit. Yes. Very good. Excelente, chicos. Muy bien. Vamos a avanzar hasta allí, chicos, el día de hoy. Ok. Porque tengo que clases a las 2. Okay, guys, we're gonna stop here right now because I have classes in 3 minutes. Oh my gosh. So, thank you so much for being here. This class was very short, but I hope you learned some new words here. Yep, but it's going to help you. We need the last phrase. Okay, give me a second. Okay, give me a second. It says, okay. Listen to me and write. Okay, this is the last phrase. Okay, this job suits your experience. This job suits your experience. This job suits your experience. Okay, listen and write. Let's call it a day. Yes, let's call it a day. Okay, Diana, thank you so much for being here. Okay, vamos con la última oración, chicos. This job suits your experience. Okay. Match. Yes, but match is more physical, no? Like this color matches your, or maybe this hoodie matches with your pants, or maybe when we're talking about people too, no? But in some cases, match and suit are similar, but suits is more like convenient. No? That is the only thing. It's good for you or it's convenient for you. Match is like it's like this and this is a good combination. That is match. Okay, we have option A and option B. These are they are a good combination. So this is maybe convenient or maybe it is inconvenient. That is the difference. Okay, let's write it down. Okay, here. This job, okay, suits your experience. What is the meaning of suit here, guys? Okay, this job suits your experience. Quiere decir, este trabajo se ajusta o es conveniente para tu experiencia. Ok, este trabajo es lo suficiente para la experiencia que tienes. That's all. Ok, se ajusta a tu experiencia. Puede ser que tengas poca experiencia, vean ese trabajo, porque es más que suficiente con lo que sabes, ¿no? Puede ser que tengas mucha experiencia y pues te dan un cargo más alto. Tiene esos dos significados. Well, guys, take a screenshot of this and we are finishing here today. Listo. See you on Wednesday. Bye bye.